the president had called you?
Yes.
And you spoke to the president?
Yes.
Personally?
Yes.
Alikwambiaje?
I can't say.
You can't say what he told you?
No.
But he called you?
Yes.
Na muliongea for what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Say about 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. On the line right now, joining us is a State House spokesperson, Hussein Mohammed. Hussein, if you can hear me, good evening.
Evening, Jeff.
Yeah, good to hear from you. I have Morara Kebaso here, and I'm sure you've been listening to this story here that the president called him at one point to talk to him or convince him to, stop doing what he's doing. What are your thoughts?
Jeff, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I wasn't following, but I was told about this. I'm just shocked at what the gentleman, Morara, is saying. I wonder why he would lie on national TV that the president called him. I mean, it's ridiculous that I have to respond to this, but let me do it because you, Jeff, you're my friend. We work together, but you let it happen on TV as well, on national TV. So, for the record, such a call never happened. It's a figment of his imagination. But what is more shocking, Jeff, is that you can allow anyone to come on TV and tell you such a thing without demanding any proof or substantiation, and you just buy it, hook, line, and sinker. I mean, all you should have done, at the very least, is say that those are his words, and it's an alleged claim from him, not just to accept and say that, okay, the president called him. Anybody can say that. Many people say that. What Morara and many Kenyans are doing is good, by the way. Morara, what you are doing is very good. It's part of accountability, and the president welcomes this. That is what democracy is all about. Okay, but let me just say that even as we talk about democracy and we hold the government accountable, it is important that we do it truthfully. Right. I said this before, Jeff. I responded to Morara before, and it's actually just reiterating what is in the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, that the president promised to complete stalled projects, including roads. That is what he's doing. All these examples that are being floated of these projects, the roads and projects that were being launched, and most of them you'll see were launched or whose construction was supposed to begin or began way before President Ruto assumed office. The mess was back then. The question is, why did all this mess happen back then? Okay, but as a responsible president, President Ruto is doing what ought to have been done, and he's doing it now because he promised and he will do it.
All right.
And again, I reiterate that he welcomes all those holding the government accountable to do so vigorously, but also truthfully.
All right, stand by, Hussein. Let's just get a response from Morara himself because, it's a he said sort of situation. Morara, Hussein Mohammed says, you're a liar.
Stand by. It's not a he said, she said thing.
Stand by, Hussein.
It's a citizen, Jeff. It's a citizen claiming to have been called by the president. Let him substantiate it. You just don't accept it and then you say it's a he said, she said thing. That is not right.
That's why we're giving in the floor, Hussein. Stand by.
Well, when it comes to truth, so far, my record speaks for myself. Everything that I've told Kenyans has turned out to be truthful, and even him, Hussein Mohammed, has not been able to controvert any of the projects that I have visited in the 19 counties.
Yeah, but regarding the call from the president,
regarding the call from the president, I wonder why Hussein purports to know who the president calls and who he doesn't call. I have the number of the president here. I'd like her to call the president and ask him, because Hussein wouldn't know.
Hold on, Hussein.
Yes, this is ridiculous. No, I'm not going to engage in this. This is ridiculous. It's very simple.
This is the number of the president.
He's saying I'm telling you nothing, no such thing happened. Let him substantiate it. Let's not do a back and forth here. It's not worth it. I've said Morara and team and any other Kenyan can hold the government accountable, but do it truthfully. I'm not going to engage in a back and forth about whether the president called him. I'm telling you the president did not call him. I work for the president. It's very simple. Let Morara substantiate. There are many ways to do that.
All right, Morara, substantiate.
Okay.
I don't think it is necessary anymore. I've told you, here's the number of the president, isn't it? It's here. His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. And I don't know why Hussein purports to know who the president calls and who he doesn't. I did not say I spoke with Hussein Mohammed. I said I spoke with the president. But that set aside, all right, whether we spoke with the president or didn't speak with him, the focus right now is why does the president lie that he has launched this project, it's going to happen, and it never happens. Between me and the president, who is a liar? Because the president is the same person that promised the people of Mbeere North that they're going to have a KMTC, which they do not have to date. The president is the same one who said he will cut his advisors by 50%, but never did so. The president is the same person that said there will be no Harambes in church, and he lied. The next weekend, he was at a Harambe in church. He is the same person that said he has set aside 18.7 billion for JSS teachers to be hired permanently. It now turns out it was a lie. So now, between myself and them, who would be lying?
Yeah, Hussein, talk to me.